Go ahead and play games. We both on the same page, wavelengths. Hide your feelings, stay low, baby boy, it's okay.
Peace and blessings, everyone. This is the True Lioness coming at you with a video, and I wanted to touch on briefly, my spiritual practices and things that I've done to find balance within my own life. So previously in my life, I was a Christian. I attended church and, prayer sessions and all these things. But as I look back over my life, I realized, it was something always missing. And it wasn't me being authentic to myself. So as I've gone along this journey of being this person that's seen as very revolutionary to some, to others just very vocal about things in our community, and for us as a people, as African people here in this country and in this world, even progressing and being, able to live, I found myself being pulled into a total different direction than what I originally may have believed would have been where I would have been at this point. So yes, I'm still very vocal about the injustices and things that I see that happen in our communities. Also, the things that I feel that we need to work on. So I'm big on building ourselves economically, also the educational systems and the things that we do with our children, the youth. They are near and dear to my heart. So I'm always very focused on what we can do to help our young people to reach their highest potential. With that being said, it gets to be very tiresome. Fighting against, a system that was set in place to keep you oppressed is very tiresome. It's, you research, you read, and then you're giving your energy into certain things, and it pulls from your person, and it pulls from yourself. And to add to that, I'm also a mother of 6 children, 5 of which are under the age of 12. My youngest is 4, and being a mom, is a full-time job. You don't get a break from being mommy. I also have a mother that is ill, that I have to manage her, things with her in that regard. And then I also have other family and friends that, not to say they pull from me, but I'm just that way. I'm very giving. That's my nature. So if you need me, I'm there. You just, they reach out to me and say, what do you think? Or, I need to talk to you, or even, whatever. I'm going to do that because that's just who I am. But nevertheless, that's not to make myself look like some type of, martyr. That's just my spirit. I just believe in giving to people wholeheartedly, and I love people genuinely. So that's just who I am. But nevertheless, I get exhausted with it all. And I know a lot of my comrades, feel the same way. So I have to be able to take care of myself first. I have to do that in order to fight this fight. I have to have something to give. And if I give all of me away, there'll be nothing left. So with that being said, my spiritual life, is very important. My spiritual practices are very important. And so I just wanted to share with you briefly things that I do to find balance and to be centered. So number one, excuse me, I'm sorry. Got a little frog in my throat. So first thing, when I get up in the morning, I always express my gratitude for still being in this physical body. So yes, I don't view death as I did when I was a Christian. I view death very differently. I understand that it is a cycle in life, and that we all must transition. Many of us are old souls. This is not our first time in this, being on earth. However, me as Andrea Danielle, I won't always be in this body that I was born in on March 15, 1981. That's my date of birth, and I'm, don't mind sharing that. But nevertheless, so each day I get up, I express gratitude for still being in the physical. I express gratitude for being able to think, to be able to move my limbs, to be able to, function fully as I had on the day before. So gratitude. I may take a spiritual bath. That's, another practice to kind of, for me, is to wash away the negative energy that may be in my spirit, to find some balance there. I also burn incense, and I don't burn just any incense. So I have like frankincense and myrrh and lavender. Lavender is very calming. Lavender is a friend of mine. I hold very dear. So if I'm very anxious, I burn lavender incense. I also have another one that's called Energy, and I got it from the health food store. So in the morning, I'll burn the Energy one just to kind of lather myself up before I leave to go to work. I always give a food offering. I have an altar in my house. I always give an offering in the mornings. I always say a prayer, and I honor my ancestors each and every day. I also speak to my spiritual parents, and that's a different type of deal. But I always speak to them and honor them as well each day. Now, I've gotten into carrying crystals and having crystals on my person every day also. So I usually have a little satchel. I wish I had it near. I don't have it with me right now because I'm in my home, but I have a bag, and it's a very small little, it's probably about 2 or 3 inches big, and it has a little drawstring, and it contains lapis lazuli, a rose quartz crystal, amethyst, a clear quartz. It has several different crystals. Each crystal has a different energy about it, and I carry them on my left side. That's your energy side. I carry it on my left side in my pocket. The lapis lazuli brings great peace to my body and my spirit, so I always have that one. I started looking at the crystals also, and I didn't notice, but this is my class, the high school class ring my mother bought me when I was graduating from high school. My birthstone is an aquamarine. I looked up aquamarine, and come to find out, aquamarine is also one that will bring peace, and it also helps you with communication verbally. So I'm known for speaking. I'm also known for my writing. And I wear this ring all the time, and I'm like, wow, that's very interesting. So crystals are a big part of my life as well. And then I also, as far as, food is very important when it comes to the chemistry within your body. So most people that know me personally know that I'm very peculiar in regards to mainstream, maybe, as far as what I eat and what I drink. So there's certain things, every day I drink herbal tea. That's a big, big part of my life. And I have some that is for detox. I drink dandelion tea. I also drink, chamomile and different ones. I also started doing raspberry tea. Raspberry tea is big for women's health. It's great for your womb. And, if you're for a woman, the womb, that is our creative center, and it's a very important part of our life. And if your womb is not imbalanced, then everything else will be out of balance. So the raspberry tea is very good for the womb. Ginger tea is also a big part of my life. Ginger tea is also very good and important for your womb. So those are just a few things as far as what I do in my life. Oh, one last thing, and I'm bugging, not even thinking. Meditation is, the ultimate, one of the most important parts of my spiritual life. So for me, prayer is big, but meditation, because in meditation, I'm able to deal with my emotions. I used to think that meditation was totally just clearing your mind and, not focusing on one thing. But now I realize that meditation for me is for me to actually express and allow those emotions to come and to deal with them accordingly. I also get a lot of revelations and visions in meditation, just depending upon how long. So I don't always do a very long meditation because I'm always so busy. But I do make time each day, even if it's only 10 or 15 minutes, to go into a meditation, and I burn incense, and I really just focus on my breathing and allow myself to totally relax in that meditation. And that brings great balance to me. So I hope that some of the things that I reviewed with you as far as what I do will be helpful to you. Just be authentic to yourself. I'm big on being genuine. Don't, allow the world to tell you what's good for you. Your spirit, man, and your body will talk to you and let you know what you need, but you just need to be quiet and listen. As much as I love to talk, as I age and as I grow in wisdom, I understand and know the signals and signs, and also times for me to just be quiet. So, in my home a lot, I don't talk as much as I used to. Not because, my children are very vocal and, I like to listen to them, but it's not because I can't be heard. It's just because I'm listening to the universe and I'm listening to myself, listening to the ancestors, listening to the Creator, and framing my life around the messages that I receive. When I need to go in nature, that's what I do. When I need to just take a day to relax and rest, that's what I do. When I need to eat better, like, for some days, I may eat junk. Junk food. I like potato chips. And sometimes, occasionally, some sweets. I may eat cookie. And then the next day, I feel like, I really need to eat some kale. I need some fresh pineapple. I need some watercress. I need some, But I thoroughly enjoy eating that way. So I'll gorge myself with healthy foods, coconut water, and, just great things. That is good for your body. So you listen to your body, you listen to yourself, you listen to that universe, and I wish you nothing but peace, love, and light. Take care until the next time. One love. This is me signing off. Take care.
Tell 'em, oh, it's like, sweet, sweet. Tell him, let me be patient. Let me be kind, make me unselfish without